Right, chapter 9.4 deals with how do we simplify radicals. Now, radicals is something with a root sign. That is a radical, okay? And we need to, the aim of this section is to learn how to take a number like this and write it in its simplest form. As it is here, it's not in its simplest form. You can work through the examples in your textbook on page 430, and I'm doing example 1. But what I'd like for you to do, I would like to give you a method that always works. Okay. Some people can look at this and see, I'm going to use this number and that number and it works. Other people have to have a method, so I'm giving you a method. What we do is we factorize it. And we say, okay, 192 is the same as the root of 2 times, so the root of 192 is the same as the root of 2 times the root of 96. That is the same as the root of 2 times the root of 48. Okay? That is the same as the root of 2 times the root of 24. That is root of 2 times 12, root of 12, which is root of 2 times root of 6. Okay? Which is root of 2 times root of 3. That is the end of the line. We got to the end of the line. And now, do you see that I've circled the one on the left every time? Okay? I didn't circle the 96 because I'm not going to use the 96. I took the 96 and I broke it up further. And then I take the 48 and I break it up further. Take the 24, break it up. Take the 12, break it up. The 6, break it up. And that is the end of the line. I can't get further than 3. Okay? The root of 3 can't be simplified anymore. Okay, now I go back and I look at my numbers and I see, okay, but I have a number of pairs. Okay? Now, this is another thing that you need to remember. If I, for example, have the root of 2 multiplied by the root of 2, that's the same as root of 2 squared. And that means just 2. Okay? So, I have a number of pairs here that would just give me 2 here. So, the root of 2 multiplied with the root of 2. Now remember, don't get confused. I'm not going to work with this anymore. I'm not going to work with these numbers anymore because this, and that will give me the root of 196. These are just the factors that will give me the root of 196. Okay, so if I'm going to say the root of 2 times the root of 2, that's 1 pair. That will give me 2. And here's another pair. That will give me 2 again. And there's another pair. That will give me 2. What didn't get paired up is the root of 3. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, that is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times the root of 3. And 2 times 2 times 2 is 8 root of 3. Okay, so what is my aim? My aim is to write it in such a simple form that that there's no perfect squares anymore. Okay? 3 is not a perfect square. So that is the simplest form in which this root can be. Okay, there's no perfect squares left. There were some perfect squares. The perfect squares were 2 square and 2 square and 2 square. We've taken them out. Okay, we rewrote them as 8. What's left is the 3, which is not a perfect square. Okay? Here's another example, but here, this includes a variable. Okay? Now I have the root of 8x to the 5. Again, I'm going to take this, break it up into pieces, and then reassemble it in a simple form. Okay? So I take the root of 8 and I say, well, the root of 8 is equal to the root of 4 times the root of 2. Okay, so we have the root of 2 times the root of 4. Okay, so root of 2 times the root of 4. Now the root of 4 can be broken up further. Okay, it can be factorized. So the root of 4 is the same as the root of 2 times the root of 2. Okay, so I factorize it. This is the end of the line. I can't take the root of 2